Hello student, today I am going to teach you proteins and amino acids. What are the proteins? Proteins is a Greek word which comes from proteos, which means first place, that if your body mainly composed by protein. Chemically, proteins are the nitrogenous based macromolecules which are made by many amino acids, and that amino acids are joined together by a bond that is called peptide bond. In a simple way, proteins are the complex organic compound which is made by joining many number of amino acids. Importance of protein. Proteins are the major part of the structure of our cytoskeleton. It means that your body is majorly made by protein. Proteins as a major part of enzyme, and enzyme is used to increase the rate of reaction of our body. Proteins works as first line defense system, which means if your body is invaded by any foreign material, bacteria or viruses, then protein protects them all. Most of the proteins are soluble in water, alcohol and in dilute phase. Functions of protein. The first function of protein that it plays body's maintenance system. If your body tissue or body organ is injured by any way, then protein help to repair them. Second function is major source of energy. As our body is mainly made by protein, then it provides energy too. Third part, proteins also involved in the regulation of hormone. And what is the work of hormone? To provide secondary growth of our body organ. Fourth function is protein helps to produce enzymes, and an enzyme is required for chemical reaction of the body. Functions of protein. Fifth, continuity में fifth function is protein serves as transport system. Example, hemoglobin is a transport protein. Why? Because it transfers oxygen from one organ to another. Sixth function is it also serves as antibodies of the tissue. If any invading particle harms your body organ, then proteins comes first forward to protect them organ from that invading particle. Seventh function and the last function, it serves as a storage container of various nutrients. For example, iron is stored in liver in the form of ferritin. Now, what is amino acid? Amino acids are the building blocks of protein. As I said, proteins are made by amino acid. Now, what are the amino acids? Amino acid, as the name suggests, amine and acid. So, it is composed by two functional groups. First is amine and amino group, and second is carboxyl group. Amino group is basic in nature, and carboxyl group is acidic in nature. In nature, there are 300 amino acids are present in our nature, but only 20 of them occurs in protein and needed by our body. Structure of protein. Structure of amino acid. An amino acid molecule consists of four groups attached to the central carbon atom. That is, first carboxyl group, atom, amino group, and side chain R. And this is responsible for the uniqueness of our amino acid structure. Types of amino acid. First is essential amino acid, and second is non-essential amino acid. Essential amino acid, which is only can be taken by our diet and it cannot be synthesized by our body. This is the basic difference between essential and non-essential amino acid. None other. Examples of essential amino acids: valine, leucine, isoleucine, threonine, lysine, and so on. And the examples of non-essential amino acids: alanine, asparagine, aspartate, cysteine, glutamate, and so on. Peptide bond. This is the main basic term of protein and amino acid. Protein is made by amino acid, and amino acid is made by four functional groups. But that two amino acids are joined together with these covalent bond, which is called as peptide bond. In this picture you can see the formation of peptide bond, that is amino acid 1 and this is amino acid 2, and by the release of H2O. This is the formation. This bond is called as peptide bond, a joining linkage between the two amino. Classification of protein. Mainly, yeah, basically these are of three types: simple protein, conjugated protein, and derived protein. But singly, they are also subdivided into various parts. First, simple protein. They are classified as globular protein and fibrous protein. But what are the simple proteins? They are the basic amino acid residues. Matlab, its structure consists of two or more amino acids joined together by a peptide bond. Globular protein means globe. They are spherical in shape and soluble in water. They are further subdivided into globulin, soluble in neutral and salt solution. Example, serum globulin. Second is albumin, soluble in water and dilute salt solution. Example is serum albumin. Third is glutathin. They are soluble in dilute acid and mainly found in plant. For example, wheat and rice. Prolamines. They are soluble in alcohol. For example, cladin found in wheat and zine found in maize. Last, histones. They are strongly basic protein. For example, thymus histone. These are the second part of the simple protein, that is fibrous protein. First was globular, that globular or spherical in shape, and these are fiber like shape. These are of three types: collagen, elastin, and keratin. Collagen is found in connective tissues. Elastin is found in elastic tissues such as tendons and arteries, and keratin is found in exoskeleton parts of our body. For example, hairs, nails, and horns. Second type of protein is conjugate protein. What is the meaning of conjugate and why it is different from simple protein? That it contains a non-protein moiety other than a protein part. They are also subdivided into six types. First is nucleoprotein. What is it? Has non-protein part in this, that is a nucleic acid, RNA or DNA. In glycoprotein, carbohydrate is present as a non-protein part in this group. Lipoprotein, lipid as a prosthetic group. Phosphoprotein, phosphoric acid as a prosthetic group. For example, egg yolk and casein milk. Chromoprotein, natured colored substance, is called as chromoprotein. For example, hemoglobin and cytoplasm. Last, metalloprotein. A metal ion is worked as a prosthetic or non-protein part of this type of protein. For example, iron, cobalt, and zinc. Third and last type of protein is derived protein. That is, what is the meaning of derived? That it is a result of combination or hydrolyzation or denaturation of any of above proteins, simple and conjugated. It is of two types: primary derived proteins and secondary derived proteins. Primary derived proteins are obtained by hydrolyzed and denaturation of the simple protein, and secondary derived protein is hydrolytic cleavage. For example, peptones, polypeptides, and peptides. What is denaturation? Denaturation is a property of protein when a native state of protein is denatured by the application of either heat, either UV rays, either solubility. When the protein loses its native state, then it is called naturation. In easy way, we can I can say an example: boiling of egg. That is not boiling of egg, that is the providing heat or chemical reaction to the egg and protein. Egg which is formerly liquid, but after providing heat it becomes solid. This is called, yeah, this is a basic or easy example of denaturation process. These are the references which I followed to make this PPT. Thank you.